So, hello everyone. So far we have completed the physical features of India, and now we will proceed with the Indian drainage system, also known as river system of India. Okay. So, let's start. Basically, there are two main divisions in the river system of India. There are two main divisions in the river system of India. Indian river system, and there are two main divisions in it. The first is Himalayan rivers. Second one is peninsular rivers. Okay, so there is a basic division in the term of Indian river systems, as in Himalayan river and the peninsular river. Okay, we will cover this division in this lecture one by one. Okay, so let's have a look on this. India has a vast and interactive river system, plays a crucial role in the country's geography, agriculture, economy and culture. Okay, rivers in India can be broadly categorized into two groups: Himalayan river systems and the peninsular river system. So what is the basic difference between the Himalayan river systems and the peninsular river systems? The first difference is Himalayan river systems originated from Himalayas. That's why they are called as Himalayan river system. Second, they are perennial nature. Perennial nature means they are in flow throughout the year. Throughout the year, there is a water in this river, which we covered under term of Himalaya river system. Got it? Third point is that they are glacial originated. Okay, the water flowing in these rivers are basically coming from the glaciers who are melting. Got it? So basically, in Himalayan system, there is a 3 points. They are originated from the Himalayas. Second, they are perennial of nature. Basically means that they are in flow throughout the year. Okay, and the third point is they are glacial originated. Got it? Now come to the next point, which was the peninsular rivers. So basically, the peninsular rivers are originated in Indian peninsula. Okay, and in our previous lecture, we had a detailed discussion over the peninsular India, and also I have informed you about the 5 divisions. And in 5 divisions, I had mentioned several rivers like Ken, Betwa, Banas, Kali, Mahanadi, Chambal, Narmada and Tapi. So these are the rivers which I had mentioned in our previous lecture of peninsular India. Okay, so these are the rivers of peninsular India. Okay, we will have a discussion in this lecture about them, about the main rivers of the peninsular India. So first thing is that they are originated in peninsula. Second thing is that they are non-perennial in nature. It means that they do not have a annual flow of water. During some months, basically the dry months, in the dry months, the water level of these river goes down. Got it? And the third point is they are rain originated. The water coming or flowing in these rivers are basically coming from the rains. Okay, not from the glaciers like the Himalayan river systems. Got it? So here we have covered the basic difference between the Himalayas and the peninsular river system. Got it? now let's start with the Himalayan river system. First of all, we should see a map here. Okay, so this map is about the rivers and the drainage system of India. Okay, so here you can see that the Himalayan river systems covers this part basically. This entire part, this entire part is a part of Himalayan river systems. Okay, and rest of this entire part is part of peninsular system. Got it? Okay, and basically you can say this entire part is a part of peninsular river systems. Okay, so now let's understand the drainage of India. So basically India is covered by 2 points of sea basically. Okay, also we have a third point, but mainly we have a 2 points named as the Arabian Sea, thereafter the Bay of Bengal, and the third point is considered as a Indian Ocean, as in Indian Ocean. Okay, got it? So in this map you can see some of the rivers had their discharge in the Arabian Sea, while majority of the rivers had their discharge in Bay of Bengal. Got it? So what was the reason behind it? I had mentioned the reason in our previous lecture, because this Western Ghat area is little bit elevated, or you can say little bit upright. Due to this, the rivers had a flow towards Bay of Bengal. Similar with the northern part. In northern part, this division of land basically called as Ambala division, or as an Ambala watershed. This division basically act as a watershed, means it is the elevated part, so the rivers had its flow to the Bay of Bengal. Only the Indus and its 5 tributaries had its way in the Arabian Sea. Okay, and these divisions, or you can say these divisions, like in the north Ambala, and like in the south the Deccan and the Western Ghat area, basically they are called as the water divide. And why they are called as a water divide? Because of their elevation. Some rivers had their ways in the Bay of Bengal, and some rivers had their ways in the Arabian Sea. Okay, so that's why they are called as a water divide, which divides the water flow into Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. Got it? Now come to the Himalayan river system. The first one is a Indus River. Okay, so the Indus River originates from the Tibet and enters India through Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, so here I will tell you some points. Just write them down. Number one was Bokarchu Glacier. Okay, so basically Indus originates from Tibet, or most precisely from the Bokarchu Glacier of the Tibet. Got it? Here and here its name is Singni Khamban. Okay, or basically as a lion's mouth. Okay, so basically the Indus River originates from the Bokarchu Glacier, named as a Singni Khamban or the lion's mouth. Okay, thereafter it enters in India from the Ladakh region, and in Ladakh from the Damchok region. Okay, so from the Damchok it enters in India, from Ladakh, Damchok, got it, and from Chillas near POK. It out from India. Got it? So basically enters in India from Ladakh region of Damchok, then from Damchok region of Ladakh, enters in India from Damchok region of Ladakh and get out from India from the Chillas region, which is near the Pakistan occupied Kashmir, or in short POK. Got it? Now comes to some other points like the Akhnur. In Ladakh regions it flows through mountainous region. In Ladakh it flows through mountainous regions. Got it? But once it enters in Kashmir, most probably in Akhnur sector, let me write down like this: Kashmir, thereafter the Akhnur sector, it enters into plain parts. Enters into plain. Okay, so remember this thing, when it is flowing in Ladakh, it's flowing through the mountainous regions. Once is enter into the Akhnur region of Kashmir, it enters into the plain. Got it? Now come to the next points. Okay, there is a region called Atok. Atok basically lies at Pakistani Punjab. In our history part, we had come to know that during the independence we got divided into two countries. First one was India, second one was Pakistan, and also our state of Punjab got divided between two. And Atok region lies at Pakistani Punjab. It is the region from where Indus enters in to Pakistan. Okay, so Atok is the region where Indus enters into the Pakistan. And Mithankot. Mithankot region of Pakistan, it receives Panjad, or its famous 5 tributaries. So this is about the basic flow of the Indus River. Okay, it enters into Punjab, Pakistani Punjab from Atok region. Okay, and in the Mithankot region of Pakistani Punjab, it received the 5 tributaries in Punjabi named as Panjad. Got it? Okay, so basically Indus tributaries are divided into 2 phases. The first phase is in Ladakh, where it enters in India. First phase is Ladakh, having tributaries like Jaskar, Nubra, Shio. Okay, so in Ladakh it has three main tributaries: Jaskar, Nubra, and Shio. Okay, write it down. Thereafter, the second division is Punjab division, where it has five main tributaries: Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, Satluj. Okay, and these five rivers made Panjad. Got it? Made Panjad. Okay, so now let's have a look over the origination of these five tributaries. The first one is the Jhelum. Jhelum basically originated from a Verinag spring on Pir Panjal range. Got it? Okay. So Pir Panjal is a region of Southeast Kashmir. Is a region of Southeast Kashmir, where Jhelum got originated. Okay. Later on, Jhang, it meets Chenab. Okay, so remember these points. Jhelum basically originated at Verinag spring of Pir Panjal range, which lies at southeast Kashmir in Jhang region of Punjab. Jhang region of Punjab, it meets the Chenab. Okay, and a capital of Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar, basically lies at the bank of Jhelum river. Okay. And it is also a power source for Wular Lake. Okay, so remember these points about Jhelum. Okay, now after Jhelum, the second river we had is Chenab. Second river is Chenab. Okay. Chenab basically originated into two springs, Chandra plus Bhaga. Okay, and these two springs got merged with together at Tandi in Himachal Pradesh. Okay. And once they meet, they formed the Chenab. Okay, and Chenab is the longest tributary of Indus with 1018 kilometers of length. Got it? So this is about the Chenab. Now come to the next tributary, which is the Ravi. Ravi originated at west of Rohtang Pass, Himachal Pradesh. Okay, so Ravi originated at west of Rohtang Pass near Himachal Pradesh, and near Sarai Sidhu area of Punjab, it enters in Pakistan. Got it? So Ravi originates from the Rohtang Pass, Himachal Pradesh, and at Sarai Sidhu, it enters into the Pakistan. Got it? Now, the second is Beas. Second is Beas. So Beas basically originated from Beas Kund, also lies at Rohtang Pass. Also lies at Rohtang Pass. Okay. Beas Kund. And near the area of Harike, it enters into Punjab. Okay, where it meets with Satluj River. Got it? Originates from Beas Kund on Rohtang Pass in Harike, enters into Punjab and meets Satluj. Okay, now come to the last tributary of Indus, which is Satluj. Satluj originates near Mansarovar Lake and named as Langchi Khamban. Okay, which means purifier. Langchi Khamban. Got it? And it flows 400 kilometers parallel to Indus. Okay, so this is all about the tributaries of Indus, about their origin and the merger. Okay, now come to the major tributaries. As I have told you, Jhelum, Chenab, Rewa, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. Okay, the second question is arrange them in a north to south order. So from north to south order, they are originated as the first river is Jhelum, second is Chenab, third is Ravi, fourth is Beas, and the fifth is Satluj. So it's a north to south order of origination. Okay, so let's come to the next part. Significance. Indus rivers and its tributaries play a crucial role in the irrigation of agricultural lands in Punjab and contribute to the overall water resources of the country. Nearly the western parts of Punjab, or you can say the entire Punjab basically, entire Punjab, some parts of Haryana, and the western Rajasthan got benefited by the Indus River. Okay. Now come to the next river, which is called a Ganga River. So Ganga is basically originates from Gangotri Glacier, but not as a form of Ganga. Okay. It originated from the Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier in the form of Bhagirathi. In the form of Bhagirathi. Okay. Whereas the second river of Alaknanda originates from Satopant Glacier. Okay. These two rivers, Alaknanda plus Bhagirathi, Alaknanda and the Bhagirathi get met up at Vishnu Prayag. From here, they come to known as Ganga. Okay. So, this is about the origination of Ganga. It originates from Gangotri in a form of Bhagirathi, and the Alaknanda originates from Satopant glacier, and they both get met up at the Vishnu Prayag, and thereafter it became a Ganga. Okay. Near the region of Haridwar. Also, you can see in the photo here, it's a photo from Haridwar. Okay. In Haridwar, Ganga enters into plain. Enters into plains. Got it? Second point is that Ganga has a bacteriophage virus which help the Ganga to purify its water. That's why Ganga is also called as the self-purifier. Self-purifier. Okay. So this is about the origin and the water quality of Ganga. Now let's have a topic on the major tributaries of Ganga like the Yamuna, Son, Gandak, Koshi and the Ghagra. Okay. And Ghagra also known as Saryu. So let's have a first look at Yamuna. First look at Yamuna. Yamuna is the largest tributary of Ganga. Largest tributary of Ganga originates from Bandarpunj glacier. Bandarpunj glacier. And the famous cities of Delhi, Agra also settled down on the coast of Yamuna river. On the bank of Yamuna river. Okay. So it's basically originated from the Bandarpunj glacier and the largest tributary of Ganga. Okay. It merged with Ganga at Allahabad, and now they are known as Prayagraj. So in Prayagraj, it meets Ganga also with some other rivers like the Saraswati. Okay. And these three rivers, Ganga plus Yamuna plus Saraswati, they three combinedly form Sangam of rivers at Prayagraj, which is a famous place for Kumbh Mela also. For Kumbh Mela. Okay. For Mela. I remember one thing in a history lecture. I have told you that the Kumbh Mela was founded by Harshvardhan. Okay. So just remember it from here. So, at Prayagraj famous for Kumbh Mela because it is a Sangam place for Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. Okay. Now, have a look on other tributaries. The second one is Son. Now, let's have a look upon major rivers of Ganga, major tributaries of Ganga and their meetup place. The first is Ramganga meets Ganga at Kannauj, Uttar Pradesh, basically UP, Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Second is Yamuna River meets Ganga at Allahabad or Prayagraj, you can call it, also in UP. Third is Gomti River meets Ganga at Ghazipur, UP. Thereafter, the fourth is Ghagra River, which is also known as Saryu River. Saryu River meets Ganga at Jaunpur. Okay. Sorry, not Jaunpur. Basically, Chhapra. Bihar. Okay. Thereafter, Karamnala River meets Ganga at Patna, Bihar. Okay. The sixth is Kosi River meets Ganga at Kurushela, Bihar. Okay. The seventh is Godari Dhara, or basically you can call it Mahanadi, meets Ganga at Darjeeling. In Bengal. Okay. And then the last one is Hooghly River meets Ganga near Kolkata or Hooghly. Bengal. Okay. So this is the river flow map of the tributaries of Ganga. Okay. So now let's have a look on other rivers as well. So here we have discussed about the Ganga, also have discussed about the tributaries of Ganga from their origin and from their meetup places where they meet with Ganga. Okay. Hereafter we started with the peninsular rivers. Okay. So as I have told you, the peninsular rivers, basically the peninsular rivers flow in the southern and the central part of India. Southern and central part of India. Okay. So they are the non-perennial nature. And why they are non-perennial nature? Okay. Remember one thing. Let me show you the map so that you can understand better. Okay. So now the next river is the Brahmaputra River. Okay. Brahmaputra River. So basically the Brahmaputra River the Brahmaputra River originates in the Tibet. Or basically you can say from the Chema Yungdung Glacier. From the Chema Yungdung Glacier. Okay. And here it has a name called Tsangpo. The Tibetan language. And Tsangpo means the purifier. The purifier. Okay. So basically, Brahmaputra originates in Tibet and enters in India through the Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. And in Arunachal Pradesh, the main area is Sathee. The main area is Sathee, from where it enters into India. Got it? And at first it is known as the Sihang or Dihang. Okay. So remember one thing. When it enters into India near the Arunachal Pradesh or from the area of Sathee, it does not have any name like Brahmaputra. It does not have any name like the Brahmaputra. And there it is known as the Sihang or Dihang river. Got it? So the question is, when it comes to know about a Brahmaputra, okay? If it does not have any name like the Brahmaputra once it enter into India, so at what point it get a name of Brahmaputra? Okay? So there is a one point named as Namcha Barwa. Okay? Namcha Barwa. Namcha Barwa, which lies at Tibet. Which lies at Tibet. Okay? And from there, from Namcha Barwa, it take a left turn and then it enters into the Arunachal Pradesh, mainly at Sathee, where it has a name of Sihang or Dihang. Okay? But something happen here. And what is? It also take southwestern turn after crossing the Sathee town. Okay? And thereafter, it received two more tributaries, Lohit and Dihang. Lohit and Dihang. Okay? So once it received the tributaries like the Lohit and Dihang, thereafter it take a name of Brahmaputra. Okay? So let's understand it better by the flow which I will make for you. Basically, it's a Tibet. Here is a Chema Yungdung Glacier, from where Brahmaputra originates. Thereafter, it enters, it take a left turn near Namcha Barwa, which is also in Tibet. Thereafter, it enters into India near the town of Sathee, which lies at Arunachal. Okay. And then again it take a turn in, then again it take a southwestern turn and receive two tributaries, Lohit and Dihang. Lohit and Dihang. And when it comes out from this area, then it named as Brahmaputra. Okay? So remember the things that it originates from the Tibet, Chema Yungdung Glacier. Thereafter, it took a left turn from Namcha Barwa, Tibet region. And then it enters in India from the Sathee town of Arunachal Pradesh. Here it is known as Sihang or Dihang. Then it goes down and again take a southwestern turn where it receives two tributaries, Lohit and Dihang. And thereafter it known as the Brahmaputra. Got it? So it is all about the flow of the Brahmaputra river. Got it? Now let's have a look on the significance of this river. then it's an essential source for irrigation and transportation. Okay, and also contains the world's largest riverine island called Majoli, which lies at Assam. It is an important question from examination point of view. Like, which river contains the world's largest riverine island? What is the name? Majoli. What is the place? Assam. And what is the river? River is Brahmaputra, or you can call it Brahmaputra. Got it? Now, come to the next point. It is a peninsular India. It is a peninsular India. Okay? Remember the things that I had told you. Peninsular rivers are non-perennial. Non-perennial. Also they are non-glacier originated. Okay? Non-perennial means the river does not contain a sufficient water throughout the year. During the summer days or during the summer or dry months, the water level goes down in these rivers. Okay. Second point is they are non-glacier originated, means the water coming through these rivers is not from the glacier, it's from the rains. Okay. So they are basically a rain-fed rivers. They are basically the rain-fed rivers. Okay. So the first river we have is a Godavari river. So remember the thing that Godavari is basically originates from Trimbakam Hills. From Trimbakam Hills, also called as Trimbakeshwar or Trimbakeshwar. Okay. And what is the reason? And Trimbakeshwar region lies at Nasik. Nasik, Maharashtra. Okay. And the nickname of Godavari river is Dakshin Ganga. Dakshin Ganga, or in English Southern Ganga. Got it? Originates from Trimbakam Hills of Nasik, Maharashtra, and named as Dakshin Ganga also because it is the longest river. Thereafter, it flows from the states like Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and it's get merged into the Bay of Bengal. Got it? Now, let's come to the next river of peninsular India. Significance is the second longest river in India and plays a crucial role in agriculture, irrigation, and because it is second longest river, so that's why it is also called as Dakshin Ganga. Okay, and we also called it as a Southern Ganga. Okay, now the next is Krishna River. Krishna rivers originates from the Mahabaleshwar. Maharashtra's Mahabaleshwar. Okay. And that region lies at Western Ghats. Western Ghats. And Western Ghats also known as Sahyadri. Okay. So Krishna River originates in the Maharashtra's Mahabaleshwar, Western Ghats, also known as Sahyadri. Okay. And it flows through the Karnataka, Telangana, and Andhra Pradesh before merging into the Bay of Bengal. Okay, and the famous tributaries of this river is Koyna, Bhima, and Tungabhadra. And remember one thing, Tungabhadra had a battle of Talikota for the Vijayanagar Empire. We had discussed about it in the history lecture. Remember? So just connect it from here. Now, Krishna River is another significant river for agriculture, providing irrigation to the Krishna and Godavari river basins. Now, if we talk about the history, then that region of Tungabhadra delta, comprised of deltas of Krishna and Godavari, is important in Vijayanagar Empire, as we had discussed. Okay. And second thing, it is also important in today's eras. And because these rivers together form a rich delta, due to this, there is a tension between two states of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh for water share. Okay. Here I would like to add one more point here. Just write it down. First thing is that Andhra Pradesh is the first state created on linguistic basis, means on the basis of language mostly spoken here, which was Telugu. Okay, in the year of 1956, and Telangana was created in the year of 2014. Okay, so remember these points. Got it? Now come to the next river, is a Narmada river. Narmada river basically originates in Amarkantak region. Region of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and its flow towards western sides. Got it? And from the state of Gujarat before emptying into the Arabian Sea. Okay, and Dhuadhar Falls. Dhuadhar waterfalls lies at Jabalpur. Okay, and Jabalpur lies at Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so Narmada originates from the Amarkantak region of Madhya Pradesh, forms Dhuadhar waterfalls at Jabalpur. Jabalpur is a region of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and it is a western flowing river. It is a western flowing river. It flows towards the west through the Gujarat and the states of Madhya Pradesh, and then emptying into the Arabian Sea. Got it? So here we have discussed about the Narmada river. Okay. So now let's come to the next river of. Remember one thing, it has a marble rocks and famous for irrigation and hydropower generation. Okay, so it is a significance. It is famous for hydropower and irrigation and marble rocks in the areas of Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat, basically. Okay, the next river is Tapi river, originates near Uttal hills of Betul, which lies at Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and it is also a western flow river. Western flow river, due to which it emptying into the Arabian Sea. Got it? It is also a vital source for irrigation and agriculture. But remember one thing, all the rivers form the delta. I had already told you about the delta. The sediments brought up by the rivers submitted at the sea coast before the river get into the ocean. Okay, and these sediments together form a delta, which is a fertile area. Got it? Both the rivers of Narmada plus Tapi does not form any delta. So remember this point, both the river of Narmada and Tapi, which flows towards the west, does not form any delta. Got it? And all the other rivers like the Godavari and Krishna form delta, and discharge water at Bay of Bengal and flow in eastern direction. Got it? So here we had finished about the Indian drainage system. In our next lecture, we would have a discussion about the climate and the monsoon. Okay? Till then, thank you.